to add miles to the O-line. That's an moon ball from Mazur, and he knows it. Near the sideline, though, Ambrose has a chance, and his greatest back into the field, and it converts. Pulling rabbits out of their hats. Mazur to Ambrose. He does it again. Lucas Ambrose is from a different generation, the greatest in the sky, and we're tied at 4. Are you kidding me? One of the jaw-dropping sequences we've ever seen. My goodness.
The number of heroic sequences and efforts from Aviator defenders on this point.
Austin Taylor now looking for Matt Smith, working it down the line. That one is denied. Matt Smith trying to tow it. A greatest back into the fray. Haberfield connects. What a play there from the Atlanta Hustle as they go up 1.
Oh, great defensive play there from the Soul. Matt Smith stays with the disc, gets himself a highlight play there. Wait for Haberfield to stay with it, knowing that might be coming. And that's just a wonderful play to make.
Joe Clutton is out there for height purposes. Salt Lake needs to score. Jordan Kerr with 11 seconds, back for Jorgensen. Chad Jorgensen launches a backhand toward the end zone. This is going to be the game. Joe Clutton battling for position. He tips it to the end zone where it's caught by Elijah Jaime at the buzzer to tie the game. Incredible awareness from Clutton, and we've got overtime tonight here in the Twin Cities. Unbelievable.
A stunned crowd in complete disbelief. Joel Clutton, he tried it earlier. He was in a position at the end of the first half where he tried to tip it. This time, look at this. It looks like a basketball tip and into the end zone for the score. I've never seen anything like it.
I mean, I'm speechless. What more can you say? That's just an incredible play, incredible awareness.
Callahan looking down the field, gets it
Chambers
swung back to Radak. Up in the air, looking for Hankey. Can he make the play? Hankey with the play! He finds a way week in, week out to make the score. Kyle, Stanky, Hankey, sole score. Take the third half, 14-13 with 2 seconds left.
Back to Austin Taylor. Now around, inside, Hankey coming up with the big denial. And I believe it's going to be a clean block there for Kyle Hankey.
At every way that someone can get open, it's pick your poison as how you decide, as how you try to force him out, because then you know he's going to be too deep, and Malk's going to be the one to find him, as you mentioned, with that chemistry.
And it's a Callahan for David Bloodgood for the first breeze break of the night. Are you kidding me? How did that happen?
If you're DC, you don't care about being good, you care about being lucky. It's better to be lucky than good in this instance, and I think we're going to have to watch a replay, but I'm going to guess that Saul Rushmeyer-Bailey thought that disc may have been out and deciding what to do with it, hesitated just a little bit.
This New York team is on pace to have the fewest turnovers in a game in AUDL history. Could this be the third turn? No. A honing missile on that bomb from Ryan Osgar to Ben Yacht.
Beautiful timing between Osgar and Yacht, and it reminds you, you sometimes forget that he's a 2-time MVP. A lot of what he did for his assists.
They lost in the championship game in their next opportunity after the pandemic in 2021. Osgar, deep ball, Ben Yacht, got it. Picturesque perfection out of the hands of Ryan Osgar.
That's just as good as it gets.
every throw. First, the reset out into the open space, the leading pass to Osgar with room to run onto it.
Back on the field, we have had 2 holds to start the second quarter, but they have been anything but clean. Big, deep huck here, intended for Quinn Finer, and he pulls it down. Finer with his first real statement play of the night. And we're tied 8-8 after the big backhand huck from Calvin Stoughton. Start this second quarter. They've had about 5-6 minutes to rest. Sean Cannole, deep backhand. Jordan Kerr, chased by Valley, and Kerr's got it. The fans enjoyed seeing that shot from Sean Cannole.
Was wondering when Cannole was going to send one to the house, and look.
That's a good swing from Will Brandt. We're under 30 seconds. Both teams are out of timeouts. Tied at 16. Brandt shoots it this time. Quinn Snyder, chased by Clutton. Minnesota leads.
The fearless Will Brandt does it again. There's time on the clock.
Area line gets broken. Can the D-line get out there and try and stabilize?
Big backhand for Spicer, testing Steiner. He tips it. A pirouette from Ferris, and Steiner goes flying, blitzing as his nickname would suggest, to get the disc and ensure Colorado would not have another chance. What a sequence. Another deep ball. This one launched by Brunker, and he's got his man Kevin Tien. And that is a huge turning point moment. It very easily could have been 5-2. Instead, LA's back within 1.
But here we go, the third deep shot of the point. Daniel Brucker, the man who's not been available recently for LA, calibrating things perfectly, putting the right amount of touch.
And Chicago will get a break chance here.
That's exactly what you don't want, but there's a diving play made to steal that one. Carter Ray then going back. He's got it in there to Ben Landry.
What a block by Carter Ray. He's the one that threw that turnover, and he wasn't going to go down that way.
Teams have been very careful tonight, and you see the huck numbers. Not a ton of deep throws from either side, trying to be very purposeful to maintain possession. That was a dangerous throw, and it's bobbled and caught for a Callahan. Tony Moonga through the hands of Brandon Van Dusen, and the Shred take their largest lead of the night. Unbelievable.
Haberfield around here for Austin Taylor. No mark. Inside throw, a sharp throw, oh my goodness, coming out of nowhere there with a big time rejection. Oliver Fay and Matt Smith coming back, but I believe a timeout was called. Oliver Fay, are you serious? 48 seconds remaining, Austin Sol with possession. They're trying to win it out here. Holzmeyer coming back, not able to get the block. Henke now sends one down the field. Hayden Austin-Knapp in the area. Austin-Knapp! Are you kidding me?
Hayden Austin-Knapp rips it down there.
And that might be the difference maker as we have a pause in action. But that is a bad...
But you're in that hard place because you take your foot off the gas.
Looking for Williams. Dial with a soaring D. Brandon Dial with one of the better highlights of the night for the Austin Soul.
And we saw it back in 2019 in the first semifinal, built a big lead against Indy, and then let off the gas, and Indy got back in the game. And here, it's hard to imagine. I love Will Brandt's ability to get up lines and create that space. I mean, he's such a big guy with length, but the ability to just squeeze underneath.
Colin Perry shooting it. Jordan Taylor cannot come up with it because Ben Ashton accelerated for the block from behind.
Wow, that is an incredible block to get from that position. He was not in the driver's seat positionally and still managed to get a hand on it.
Both teams just doing an excellent job of keeping the disc moving. You can just see no hesitation in what they want to do, and it's making offense look easy.
Vinoka looking for Adam Selfridge, tries to make up the ground, and Will Selfridge hit the nuclear turbo button and said no.
I almost feel like he was baiting the throw.
Charlie Hoppus did say before the game, Empire had their best practice of the year on Wednesday. Deep shot, gonna be caught by Healy. Awkward deep look. And oh my goodness, Ben Katz rejects it, and Healy unable to catch the ricochet. And that was just an awkward looking sequence from the Breeze.
He knows what you're going to throw before you decide to throw it. And he read the play very well and got up before the throw went off, and that's just what he does. He's crafty, he finds ways to make plays even when out of position.
And he's just hanging out. I mean, even for him, this is a lot of poaching.
John Randolph gets the block in the end zone, and give Ben Katz a half block maybe for his disruption downfield. Back to Knoll. Looking long. Kerr chased by Davis. The crowd looming. Davis rises up over the top and gets the huge block.
That's just not a favorable matchup for Salt Lake. Jordan Kerr is a great player, but Davis.
It makes all the difference.
Throw to space, look out, Antoine Davis comes flying in to steal it away from Henke, who thought he was open. Brownlee, hammer for Katz, good night. New York beats the buzzer with a brilliant D-line performance in this first half of championship weekend. As good as it gets from the New York Empire. They're on pace to score 30.
Domination. Domination to get the blocks. How many layout Ds have we seen? How many run-through blocks have we seen? And then after that, the fast break, it's over.
Contingent of New York fans chanting for defense, and they get defense courtesy of Brett and Tan. Remember,
maybe he felt the pressure of the stall count with nobody around to help him out.
Oh, Maonga. And then, wow! Ben Hoffman with a layout on the verge of some greatness being conserved, but Maonga helped out by the bid from Hoffman and the shredder within 3.
They may be back. They might be coming.
And the belief will start to come back into the team.
So that's going to be Jackson Potts. So on Ben Dameron, he contacted Jackson Potts on the throw, so he gets one shot. And it works out to Matt Armour. And boy, did Jackson Potts make it count, and he got that one back.
8 seconds for LA with a lot of work to do. Van Dusen looking for McDougal. It's a gorgeous throw and a remarkable catch. And with no time left, LA retakes the lead. Impeccable vision from Van Dusen to put this with sizzle where McDougal had a legit shot, and despite the defensive. Final 10 seconds. Santi finds Brown. Calvin looking. Goes crossfield with a forehand. Ambrose, the closest guy, and Ambrose skies for the score at the buzzer. Almost the exact same spot where McDougal caught the buzzer beater in the first. And LA, despite making several uncharacteristic mistakes, finds themselves within one at the half. Giannis centers for Osborne.
That's what they needed, the field switch.
Van Dusen to McDougal. Giannis, a holster, he's unmarked. But of course the time's running out, and he uses the scuba to create some space and connect with Marcel Osborne with 1 second left. What do you think of that defensive wrinkle, leaving Giannis unmarked?
Holzmeyer's going to want to get down towards the end zone here after that throw.
Now into Thorne, into Haberfield. Taylor, a lot of giving yos here as we approach 5 seconds remain. Are going to have to put something up. Bobby Land, big OI flick up in the area, and Holzmeyer with the left hand, taking over as we head into the fourth. Punching it in there for Atlanta, 16-15.
Oh, like I mentioned, an absolute huge goal there as Atlanta's going to come out in the fourth. Pulling to Austin. Bobby Lay, that's his spot right there. That's his flick. Eyes up, Holzmeyer puts it in a position that gives him the best chance to get it. Go up and get it, big man. With the
Now to Kaish as we come up on 3 minutes to go in the first half. There's that AlleyCat patience. Jeremy Kaish dives out for it and makes the nice grab. Kaish has done that several times this year. Didn't give up on the play. Makes a great reception. And the AlleyCats.
Mazer got a piece of the backhand, and it was incredibly kept alive by Sean Cannole. Mazer could have sworn he had the D alive, and then a tight space throw for Kerr. How about the first block of the night for Chris Mazer, and it doesn't even go as a block. Kerr with his beautiful forehand connecting with Miller deep.
I mean, that is...
And playing to each other's strengths, playing really great team defense.
Big bid from Dunabail comes up empty.
Minnesota's in the bottom half of the league in red zone conversion this season. 74.5%.
Yeah, certainly the lowest playoff team from a red zone standpoint, but through the foul, contact, and the go-ahead goal.
Oh, he's getting the crowd going. He's getting the crowd going. He's up on the big screen.
Dylan DeClercq has been an energy guy his entire career. He's got the towel going on the sidelines. What a moment here at TCO Stadium. Every number from 1 to 10 except 7. Colin Berry wants it all. Vandy Mortel and Max DeLynn giving chase, but it's Vandy Mortel running down that backhand missile. Taylor to the end zone and a layout score from Tristan Vandy Mortel.
Deep cutter, Tristan Vandy Mortel releases from the handler space, collects the huck, and then lays out for the score to put Minnesota.
He's right next to the sideline official as the huck goes up, looking for Vinoka. Dunabail's there, but Vinoka skies him and shows it off for the Minnesota break.
Bevon, that's what he does. And he doesn't care who's matched up on him. He is game to go up in the air and make a play. And maybe just a poor decision on the throw there. Very tight to get that throw where you want it.
tension continues to climb. Abe Coffin, big backhand. Vinoka versus Jorgensen. Vinoka makes the grab. And into the end zone, Colin Berry puts the wind chill back on top. Second time tonight, Bevon's had a chance to make a big play in the air, and he has been up to it.
Just when that final score goes in, it's going to be jubilation for someone and just absolute defeat for the other team.
And this one, Dangerous not able to handle it, is Langdon. Fitzgerald here with the disc, trying to pick it up quickly. Swiatek. Back around here to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald needing help, trying to point out in traffic, has to put it up. Around there in the end zone, and that is the dagger in the game winner. Austin wins it all 21-20 and advances to championship weekend for the first time here in franchise history.
A 27-17 win yesterday, and today a 4-0 lead mushroomed into a 9-goal second half lead.
Mike and Ryan Dross playing some catch on the O-line, a rare sight to see after all their years on D-line.
This New York franchise has redefined excellence, and for the third time in 4 years, the New York Empire are AUDL champions. The dynasty continues for New York.
Wire to wire for 2 straight seasons.